Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 152 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, September 25th, 2013. Ricky, it is the final week of the 3D Villains Month covers. You're excited about this?
I'm excited so I don't have to hear about how we're sold out.
Well, I mean, there's not much we could have done about that. DC kind of dealt us a losing hand there. That being said, we did end up with a lot more of the books than a lot of other retailers. And, you know, most of our 3D supplies lasted well into the day on Wednesday before it sold out. The big book that everybody's going to be looking for this week is, of course, Joker's Daughter, and we're going to show you that book a little later. You'll get to see it all too briefly before it disappears into the hands of some of our lucky subscribers who were fortunate enough to subscribe to the comic well in advance of DC's allocations.
Am I getting one?
No, you're not. Standard cover, maybe, you can get. But even the standard cover is now sold out at the distributors, so that could even end up being a hot comic too. But anyways, Ricky, enough jibber jabber. Let's get to the comics. Go ahead and open some boxes. Alright, first up today we've got another Batman 66 figure, and it is Batman himself. We've got a reissue of the Justice League New 52 Superman figure. And a new 3-pack from DC Collectibles. It is a Trinity War 3-pack. Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman action figures. And the Superman in this has got the metallic finish. Alright, we've got some DC Comics variant Play Arts Kai figures. This is Wonder Woman. These are usually hard to see, but it is an awesome figure. Heavily articulated and detailed. Interchangeable hands. And nobody makes articulate action figures like Play Arts Kai does. And here is the variant Play Arts Kai Batman action figure. This Batman comes loaded with all kinds of armor. Here's the figure if you can make that out. And here is the Green Lantern figure. Again, another awesome figure from Play Arts Kai. That's what he looks like without all the glare. And finally, from the collectible side of things today, we've got the first in the line of DC Bombshell statues. This is Supergirl. These Bombshells figures are designed by artist Aunt Lucia and done in the 40s pinup style. And we've also got Wonder Woman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn that are going to grace us as Bombshell statues in the near future. Alright, now let's move on to the collected editions. First up, we have a book from Capcom. It's Devil May Cry, The Chronicles of Virgil in hardcover. Alright, it's the Adventure Time Mathematical Edition in hardcover. This is volume number 2. Comes with all kinds of extras you won't find in the regular collected editions of Adventure Time. A new printing of Garth Ennis's Preacher. This is volume 2. Young Marvel, Little X-Men and Little Avengers, Big Trouble. This is a collection of a series of issues spanning the last 20 years or so that takes a look at the X-Men and Avengers from their younger perspective. Scotty Young's one-shot for A-Babies vs. X-Babies is in here, along with a X-Men story by Chris Claremont from back in the day, and a Wolverine story from the late 90s. Volume 2 of Thunderbolts, new in softcover today. From the Hero Initiative, we have the Walking Dead 100 project. This is a series of 100 Walking Dead blank covers for issue 100 that were illustrated by 100 different artists, and all of these covers were then auctioned off to support the charity, the Hero Initiative, which has their funding directed towards helping out comic creators of the past and present that are in need. Some awesome Walking Dead covers in here. You should definitely pick one of these books up, and it all goes to support a great cause. From Valiant, we have Harbinger Volume 3. Justice League Volume 2 sees its softcover release today. Here's COMI Girls Volume 1. What If? Avengers vs. X-Men. This is the collected 4-issue miniseries. Doctor Who Prisoners of Time Volume 2. And new in hardcover today is Shazam Volume 1. This is a collection of all the Shazam backup tales that appeared in the pages of Justice League. Okay, moving on to the smaller press books, we have Transformers from IDW. This is More Than Meets the Eye, and it's issue 21. Fatale number 17. G.I. Joe Special, issue number 7. Judge Dredd Classics, issue 3. Mass Effect Foundation, issue number 3. New from IDW, we have The Other Dead, issue number 1, and there are 2 covers. G.I. Joe, issue number 6. Todd, the Ugliest Kid on Earth, number 5. Jupiter's Legacy issue number 3 has 3 covers today. Here's the first, the second, and the third. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 26 has 2 regular covers, and this variant cover. Here's Revival number 14, East of West, issue number 6. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, issue number 11. Here's the first cover. And here is the second cover, which Andy Price has called the Class of '87 cover. It's a yearbook done in the style of 1987 yearbooks. It's pretty awesome. And then we have this variant cover. Itty Bitty Hellboy, issue 2 of 5. Scott Snyder and Sean Murphy's The Wake reaches issue number 4. It's a new comic today from Curtis J. Weeb, the writer of Peter Panzerfaust, and it's called Rat Queens. And it's a fantasy tale featuring these 4 ladies here. The art on the inside of the book is amazing. This looks like it's going to be a pretty fun book to read. All you Dungeons & Dragons and Pathfinder guys and girls out there will definitely want to give this a read. Here's an awesome variant cover by Fiona Staples. Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, issue number 5. Sex, issue number 7, with what I would argue is their least sexiest cover yet. New from IDW today is the Powerpuff Girls, issue number 1. I'm super excited for this series. Powerpuff Girls was a fun show, and the comic I'm sure is going to be lots of fun as well, with content that's going to appeal to all ages. Here's the first cover, the Buttercup cover, the Blossom cover, and the Bubbles cover. These 3 covers actually, it's hard for me to hold them, but they actually connect. And you've got Mojo Jojo in the background there. And here's the last cover for that. IDW has also provided us with this boxed issue number 1 cover set. Now, moving away from the all ages titles and into the more mature titles, we've got Sex Criminals, issue number 1. This is by Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky. There's a lot of interest in this book. It's got a pretty interesting concept. The lead characters in it are able to commit crimes and stuff while they're having sex. They can apparently stop time and go and commit all kinds of heinous bank robberies and all kinds of stuff. And the back of the book says it all. It says, for mature readers, duh, don't sell this a kid. What are you, nuts? Seriously. So a little tongue-in-cheek humor there from Image Comics. The Wednesday when Saga comes out is my favorite Wednesday of the month. This is the Saga issue number 13 reprint, a second printing. And here is the new issue of Saga. This is issue number 14. Okay, moving on to Marvel, we've got Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 18, based on the animated series. Then we've got Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue 27. A+X issue number 12. Uncanny Avengers number 12. Here's the Uncanny Avengers Lego cover. How awesome is that? I think just all covers should be Lego covers. Better yet, all covers should be 3D Lego covers. Huh? Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 6. Here's Gambit number 17. Deadpool number 17. Young Avengers issue number 10. New from Marvel, it is The Trial of the Punisher. This is issue number 1. Here's FF issue number 12. And Scarlet Spider number 22. Looks like Kraven's making an appearance. Then we've got some Infinity tie-ins, starting with Avengers Assemble number 19. Superior Spider-Man Team Up issue 3. Nova issue 8. The Heist issue number 1. And Avengers issue number 20. Speaking of the Avengers, Ricky and I are missing the premiere of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. tonight so that we can film this unboxing. So hopefully we didn't miss too much. Here's the Avengers number 20 variant cover. And then finally from Marvel today we have Wolverine and the X-Men number 36, which is part 5 of the Battle of the Atom. Here's the first variant cover and the awesome Lego variant cover. Okay, moving on to DC Comics. As we said, it is the last week of Villains Month and the last we'll see of the 3D covers, at least for a little while. If you did happen to miss out on a bunch of 3D covers, there's good news for you guys out there. DC is doing second printings of all of the 3D Villains covers, as well as that ultra rare Forever Evil number 1 cover that was also 3D, and it was originally 1 per store. There will be a second printing of that as well. And DC's making it available in one single set. It'll be one set featuring all of those covers. Ordering deadline on that is in November. It'll ship in February 2014, but you got to get your orders in now. If you want to order them from us, you can go to store.stadiumcomics.com. We've got a collector's pack up on there of the full set of the second print 3D covers. But before the 3D stuff, we've got a couple other books to get to. First up is a second printing of Batman Superman issue number 2. And we've got Adventures of Superman issue number 5. Now, onto the 3D books. First up, we have Parasite in place of Superman. Here's Ocean Master. Metallo in place of Action Comics. Sinestro in place of Green Lantern. Taking the place of Wonder Woman this week is Firstborn. Here's the Secret Society. Black Adam. Taking the place of Batman Superman, we have Doomsday. Cool cover. Killer Croc, Man-Bat in the pages of Detective. Taking the place of Batman, we have Bane. And the comic that everybody's going to be looking for on Wednesday. This is the one that was allocated the most by DC Comics. What that means is every comic store who placed an order for this book received a fraction of their orders. Speaking for ourselves, we probably ordered in and around about 100 or so of these comics when it was originally solicited, and we're receiving about 25, 26 of them. So slashed heavily. Many stores are only receiving about 20% of their orders, which has made this book the book out of the whole Villains Month that people want to get their hands on. A copy last week pre-sold on eBay for about $130, which is crazy. In any event, we're not going to have any of these on the shelves here at Stadium Comics on Wednesday morning. We will have the standard cover available though. This is probably one of the cooler 3D covers as well, because it's hard to make out, I'm sure, on camera, but Joker's daughter is holding up the Joker face mask. And when you're looking at the cover, the 3D effect almost leads you to believe that you're going to be able to see behind the mask, and you tilt it a certain way to try to get a peek in there, but it just doesn't happen. So that's kind of cool. Lots of theories out there as to who the Joker's daughter actually is. Ricky, who do you think Joker's daughter is? Ricky says Barbara Gordon. I don't know. I personally think it's Alfred. I know it's a stretch. You gotta trust me on this one. Let's watch and see how it plays out. Alright, this is the part of Unboxing Wednesdays where I get a whole bunch of plugs in for Stadium Comics. First of all, we just launched our new online web store. You can go there by going to stadiumcomics.com and clicking on store, or by simply entering in store.stadiumcomics.com into your browser. We've got all kinds of collector's packs up there for pre-orders. We've got some exciting stuff we're going to be adding there for pre-orders soon. If you're in Canada, the US, or the UK, feel free to order any of those packs. We've got t-shirts up on there. We've also got all of our Stadium Comics exclusives that are available up until today. And we'll be adding some more of those in the future, including Afterlife with Archie #1, the exclusive that I'm probably most excited about right now. It's Stadium Comics transported into Riverdale, about to be attacked by zombie Jughead. It's awesome stuff, and you'll definitely want to pre-order yours now. It's going to be limited to only 200 copies. You can also check out our digital web store powered by Comixology by heading to stadiumcomics.com and clicking on the links on the right-hand side of your screen. That'll take you to our store for DC digital books and our store for all other publishers. Every time you purchase a digital comic from our store, a couple cents gets kicked back to us. And we get to do things like send those few cents into our advertising budget for our garage sale event happening at the Sidekick store this Saturday, September 28th. It's going to be awesome. We're setting up a bunch of tables garage sale style, and we're going to be selling all kinds of loose action figures, old magazines, records, collector's items, stuff that you'd find in the bargain bin. It's just going to be amazing. And if you're in the Greater Toronto area, you'll definitely want to come to the store and check it out. Alright, now with all the advertisements out of the way, let's get to the contests.
Alright, contest time. That's right, when you see my face, you know you're getting something. Ladies. So our question was, who would play the Penguin in the new movie? We had some cool answers. Natural 808 Reborn says, if he was still alive, I'd say Pallbearer would make a killer Penguin, especially if he keeps the Pallbearer gimmick. I agree, he'd play the creepiest Penguin in the world. Lego Customs 1000 said Bob Hoskins would make an awesome Penguin. I also agree with that. Have you seen him in Unleashed? Kevin, have you seen Unleashed?
No, in fact, I haven't seen Bob Hoskins in a very long time. Does he even act anymore?
But the winner goes to Comic Close-Up, who says, my mother-in-law would play a great Penguin. But in all seriousness, how about Philip Seymour Hoffman? He has played a bunch of different roles, which I assume he wouldn't be able to pull off, but he has always surprised me. So I can't really see him as a Penguin, and that makes me want to. I agree. Philip Seymour Hoffman is probably our generation's greatest actor. Said it right now. He's the best. I don't think I've ever seen a movie that he's in that is bad. I saw a movie where all he did was huff gas, and it was awesome. So, congratulations, Comics Close-Up. You got your close-up, and you won a copy of Penguin 3D cover. For this week's contest, we're giving out a copy of Batman Dark Knight 23.4. I believe it's a Dark Knight. And that's the Bane 3D cover. And what we'd like to know from you is, what is the bane of your existence? Basically, what is the one thing that you hate the most and caused you the most trouble in your life? Other than Unboxing Wednesdays Dating Comics, says Kevin. We all know you love us, right? Yeah. So, let us know what the bane of your existence is, and you could win a copy of the Bane 3D cover.
Alright everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. Please remember to check out all the other awesome shows on our channel. We've got a new episode of Previews Reviews that Ricky and I shot just the other day that should be uploaded soon, hopefully. And then we've got a whole new month of previews that will be coming your way shortly, and a new format to Previews Reviews, so be on the lookout for that. Once again, last week we sent out the call to everybody. If you're going to be at the New York Comic Con, please let us know in the comments of this video. And who knows, if there's enough interest, maybe we'll set up some sort of informal meetup.
That guy who's bringing the beers, I'm watching you. I need that.
Yeah, so it would be really cool to meet up with a bunch of you folks in New York City if you're going to be there from October 10th to the 13th like Ricky and I are. Remember that you can connect with us using any of the websites you see listed here on the screen, and we'll see you all next time for episode 153 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care everybody, and enjoy your comics this week.